Welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the world's most fascinating stories and destinations. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to have you join me today. As we embark on this journey together, let's start with a story that takes us to the heart of England, where the rolling hills and quaint villages are often filled with unexpected surprises. In the county of Staffordshire, a recent by-election has made headlines, not just for its outcome but also for the intriguing circumstances surrounding it. The Reform UK councillor, Wayne Titley, had won the seat in May's election by a mere 27 votes, only to resign 2 weeks later amidst controversy over a Facebook post that sparked widespread criticism. The post, which has since been removed, called for the Navy to intercept small boats attempting to reach Britain and use a volley of gunfire aimed at sinking them. Titley cited personal reasons for his resignation, but the incident left many questions unanswered. As we delve into this story, we find ourselves in the picturesque town of Eccleshall, where the by-election took place. The town's residents came out to vote, and the result was a victory for Conservative candidate Jeremy Pert, who won with a significant majority. Pert, a former cabinet member on the Conservative administration, paid tribute to the elections team and count staff, describing the process as a well-oiled machine. He also acknowledged the unexpected nature of the by-election, saying, "None of us expected to see a by-election so early on, and none of us wanted that." But this story doesn't end there. In another surprising turn of events, Reform UK councillor Ed Hill was expelled from the party for publishing a letter about free school meals in the name of all Reform Devon councillors, without their consent. Hill claimed there had been a misunderstanding, which led him to believe he could add his colleagues' names as signatories. However, the party deemed his actions unacceptable and took disciplinary action. As we explore these stories, we're reminded that even in the most seemingly tranquil corners of England, politics can be a complex and intriguing web of events. From the sun-drenched hills of Devon to the historic towns of Staffordshire, every destination has its unique tale to tell. And as travelers, we're drawn to these stories, not just for their entertainment value, but also for the insights they offer into the human experience. So, join me as we continue to explore the fascinating world of travel and storytelling. We'll venture into new territories, meet intriguing characters, and uncover hidden gems that will leave you inspired and eager for more. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. We're so glad you're joining us again for another fascinating tale from the world of food and culture. Today, we're taking a trip to Brisbane, Australia, where a small, unassuming restaurant is making big waves with its creative take on classic dishes. As we wander through the streets of Underwood, a suburb of Brisbane, we stumble upon Fatty Patty, a halal restaurant that's quickly becoming a favorite among locals and visitors alike. And it's not just their burgers that are getting attention, but also their sandwiches, which are so good, they'll make you rethink everything you thought you knew about this humble dish. Meet Bilal Gumrah, the owner of Fatty Patty, who's passionate about serving up delicious, authentic food that's inspired by his travels and his cultural heritage. Bilal's story is one of innovation and creativity, as he experiments with new flavors and ingredients to create dishes that are both familiar and excitingly new. One of the standout items on the menu is the goated steak sandwich, which is a game changer in the world of sandwiches. Made with tender Wagyu beef, Swiss cheese, griddled onion, pickled red onion, fresh tomato, and a sprinkle of pecorino, all served on toasted shokupan bread. This sandwich is a masterclass in balance and flavor. But what really sets Fatty Patty apart is its commitment to using high-quality, locally sourced ingredients, and its attention to detail when it comes to presentation and service. From the moment you walk in, you can tell that Bilal and his team are dedicated to providing an exceptional dining experience that will leave you feeling satisfied and eager to return. As we continue our journey through the world of food and culture, we're reminded that the best stories often come from unexpected places, and that the most memorable experiences are often the ones that surprise and delight us. So, if you ever find yourself in Brisbane, Be sure to stop by Fatty Patty and try the goated steak sandwich for yourself. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey today, I'd like to take you on a nostalgic trip through the world of publishing, specifically to the heyday of Condé Nast, the media dynasty behind iconic magazines such as Vogue, Vanity Fair, The New Yorker, and GQ. In a new book titled Empire of the Elite, Inside Condé Nast, the media dynasty that reshaped America, author Michael Grinbaum takes us on a fascinating journey through the glitzy world of Condé Nast during its most influential years, from the 1980s to the 2000s. This was an era when magazines held immense cultural clout and were synonymous with style, sophistication, and intellectual curiosity. As we delve into the pages of Empire of the Elite, we're introduced to a world where bold-faced names and legendary editors like Anna Wintour and Graydon Carter ruled the roost. We get a glimpse into the lavish parties, the high-stakes power struggles, and the creative genius that defined Condé Nast's golden age. Grinbaum's book is not just a nostalgic tribute to a bygone era, it's also a thoughtful exploration of how Condé Nast established itself as a cultural arbiter, anointing an elite and shaping the American zeitgeist. Through meticulous research and fresh behind-the-scenes reporting, Grinbaum sheds light on the inner workings of this media dynasty and its enduring impact on our culture. As I reflect on the world of Condé Nast, I'm reminded of the importance of tradition, craftsmanship, and intellectual curiosity in American life. The stories of editors, writers, and designers who worked tirelessly to create these iconic magazines are a testament to the dignity of ordinary work and the beauty of everyday life. In an era where the media landscape is rapidly changing, Empire of the Elite serves as a poignant reminder of the power of individual stories and the connection between people and place. As we navigate the complexities of our digital age, it's essential to appreciate the value of taking the back roads, slowing down, and savoring the wisdom found in small towns in rural America. As we conclude today's journey, I'd like to leave you with a sense of wonder and appreciation for the world of publishing and the people who shape our cultural narrative. Whether you're a book lover, a magazine enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates the art of storytelling, Empire of the Elite is a must-read that will transport you to a bygone era and inspire you to think about the role of media in shaping our society. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on traveling.